Hello everybody, welcome back to more Octopath Traveler 2. I'm seeing extra stories, so we're gonna try and get to that, and yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's
The
Agni
fire won't catch.
Prompto.
Let's give it another go, Agnia. Every failure brings us one step closer to success, eh?
Right. We just have to keep trying.
We've brought firewood, you two.
Thank you so much, Casti.
Be careful. A fire's not worth getting wounded over.
Are they all gonna be...
If it's flames you want, I can do it.
Not so fast, partner. How else are we gonna work up a sweat?
If you insist on being so inefficient.
Hikari
We're
and
back.
Temenos?
We didn't find any beasts lurking about.
But we did find this water. Goodness, physical labor has never really agreed with me.
There's nothing like a good meal after a hard day's work, Temenos.
Speaking of which, I wonder how the hunters are faring.
Heave! Heave!
She has so much meat.
Ta-da! It's not a feast without a main course.
A feast? This is enough meat for a butcher shop.
I didn't think hunting would be so much fun.
Oh, she's having fun.
You've got the stuff that great hunters are made of, Throne.
Ochet would know.
Oh, are you retiring from the cleaning business, Throne?
The cleaning business.
Quiet detective.
Heh.
Well then, I believe that's most everything. All that remains is...
Everyone's counting on us to light up their evening. It's time to get serious, Particio.
Right you are, Agnia.
Come on, Fire. You can do it.
Oh my goodness.
We'll show this pile of sticks who's boss.
Let's those two go.
There we go.
This will be a night to remember.
Oh.
I think you might be right.
Now we feast.
Oh, she's dancing.
This is nice. Truth be told, this isn't where I imagined my journey would take me.
I know what you mean.
As do I.
I guess everybody would now. You've completed everybody's
That's
story,
what makes
so
journeys worth taking.
this is after everybody's chapters are
You
done.
never know where you'll end up.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you cold?
Doubtless someone in Ku is gossiping about you at this very moment.
Heh.
Perhaps they miss me as much as I miss them. My friends back home. I've learned much in our travels, and I hope I can use it to help my friends and nation.
I know you, Ohikari. And everyone's lives will be brighter for it.
Thank you.
Even after this journey ends.
Oh, don't say it like that. I can't take it,
I'm going to
Agni.
keep on dancing around the world until I can dance no more.
Mind if I tag along? With Particio and Rock backing us, we can hop on a steam locomotive and bring smiles to every corner of the world.
That sounds amazing.
With one of those, you could save your feet for the important part, dancing. And I could extend a helping hand to places I've never even dreamt of.
So they're probably going to join Particio.
Will you keep on with Air's apothecaries, Casti?
I want to resume my search for like-minded allies.
Now that's a dream I can get behind.
Yeah, me too.
I'm afraid there's one problem with this plan of yours. If you consider how many people there are in this world, then...
There's no room for logic in the realm of dreams, Professor.
Duly noted.
What'll you do, Oswald?
I have some unfinished business to conclude. There are many answers that have yet to be found.
So does Temenos.
Is that so? It's writ plain on your face. You're worried about your daughter.
There's one answer found.
And what of you, Temenos? Have you found yours?
Almost. It's like a piece of meat stuck in between my teeth.
Ugh, I know what you mean. I hate that.
So, something's still troubling you, in other words?
Precisely.
So, your days as a detective aren't over yet, then. Well, I'm here if you need an assistant. Assuming you can afford me, that is.
My goodness. You're awfully greedy for an assistant. Even if I said yes, I'm sure you have your own path in mind.
I mean, Thrawney's kind of completed hers, though.
I do. I want to go somewhere far away. To a place that isn't on any map. A place no one knows about.
A place none have laid eyes upon.
You all have such big hopes and dreams. I just want to feast every day. And to keep the people of Totohaha safe, of course.
She has such a simplistic dream.
Should I be aiming higher?
Ah, seems like you've got some meat stuck in your teeth.
Don't worry, Ochette. That's a fine dream.
I suppose it is.
It seems very peaceful. Either this ends peaceful or like, things are going horribly wrong.
Look, a shooting star!
Oh, things are probably about to go horribly wrong. Oh, that's pretty.
I wonder what tomorrow will bring.
Oh? That ain't good. Is that the original cast from the first game? Or no, or is that pictures of the gods? I thought that was supposed to be like people of the first game. Why turn now? That's not a good sign if that's the gods. Oh, that's supposed to be the gods. That's not a good sign. Huh. Oh.
dream?
Do they all have the same
I
dream?
had an odd dream. There was a dark place, somewhere completely unfamiliar.
And a dark fire was blazing.
I saw the same thing.
Wait. Are you yanking my chain? I saw it too.
We all had the same dream. Could it be a coincidence?
I very much doubt that.
I feel as if I've seen that place somewhere before.
Huh, I slept like a baby full of milk, though. Huh. Is it still night?
Uh-oh.
Strange. Dawn should be upon us soon.
We should patrol the area.
I can barely see a thing.
The stars. They're all gone. And the sky is pitch black.
Something is amiss. This is no natural nightfall.
Oh, Chet?
It's the legend.
I felt this. It's just like before. On your guard, everyone!
Something's coming, and it isn't friendly.
It's here. The future hinges on this battle.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Now it
That's
begins.
creepy.
You're in for it. I've got you.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll just... I'll play it safe. I don't want to spend too much money. Because I don't know... Yeah, these monsters are something else.
Whack!
I need a plan.
Let's just do basic damage.
Indulge me for a moment.
What
They don't
to
seem
do?
weak. Yeah, they don't seem weak, and that is kind of scary.
You're too kind.
Darkness. A lip.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Okay.
Yeehaw! Let's do it! Befelgen, make me do it!
Cleaning time. Heavy-footed, aren't you? What was that?
Darkness.
Casty and I have seen beasts like that before.
At the time, we had no idea what they were. Their nature.
I've seen them too. The black aura resembles the one true magic wielded by Harvey. He called it the Shadow.
A shadow.
Interesting.
What is it?
I cannot say for certain. Not now, in any case.
Mysterious monsters. Just what we need.
We know next to nothing of this phenomenon. Not even the extent of its reach.
Does this shroud cover only this forest? Or is it much larger?
It's probably the entire world.
Nothing for it but to check for ourselves.
On that, I agree.
Well, we need to do something.
Unfortunately, we lack the information to know just what that something is.
It appears our journey isn't over yet. And the path ahead looks far from boring.
True.
I think I'll stick around for a little more fun.
Okay, I wonder if like a bunch of stuff's gonna open. Alright, eternal night is suspended upon the world. The travelers decided to set out on a final journey to find the cause. Your destination will not be shown on the radar. Search for clues and find your heading. Walk astride your followers on this epic journey. You can change your primaries at any time. Okay. We've been waiting a while and sunning up. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but nothing good. Strange monsters earlier put us in the night. We need to figure out the cause of this all night soon. I couldn't agree more. First we search for clues. Now you're talking, where do we start? Come on, this is some idea, right? I want to look for places like this one. What do you mean? Other areas shrouded in darkness. Can't, it's the only thing we have. Fair point. Let's search other places blanketed in darkness. See, I did it finally. I got hired as a scurver, and for the this time too, all the world's flow through a single paper. A fragment of paper will scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash around the world, uncover breaking news. What will be ordered for me to carry out? I've thought about this a lot, and everyone has some fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in their noggin all over the world. The world over. But how to crack open these repositories and acquire these tasty secrets within, that's the rub. Of course, as I am now, I doubt I have the dexterity to pick up these kind of cardinal locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There is a positive way to spend this, though. I will spend all my time in it. I spent all the time that I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scouring guard captain will play cuddly coo with an adorable puppy, and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing. And so I will become the puppy. I will wag my little doggy tail, act the part of a friendly, non-threatening furball, and slide right into people's confessions. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird-eye view, but I'll be a sharpened eye hound, and keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing out every last detail I can find. Okay. Oh, there's more.
Howdy there, friend.
Now then.
My oldest memory is crimson, a spray of bright red droplets and a howling scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions, the enemy soldiers merciless cutting down the innocent. Some of them even laughed as they did it. Amongst this I was a stone, still in my tender years, nor I cried, nor I wept, nor I cowered, but merely watching the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war toward land does things to an impenetrable mind, and I suppose something had already broken inside of me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest, if it was not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of this hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much so that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet, despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plan he proposed were in their attempt to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Human still, they kill, they take, and they take, and they take. Lives, possession, land, it's all about our existence. A simple fact, it's the stake of our nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have been my brother and I have seen so much together. We both reached the same conclusion. The world does not deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? I need her on my side, and I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me the letter addressed to Remy. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I don't need to ask him why. He would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going swimmingly. On our way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku. If our machines go according to the plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue to who I am. I am another tactical proposal by my brother dearest. No prior familial amenities with me will help move things along down the line, but Hikari doesn't know anything about me, and I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him, a second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineages. Somewhere in the past, the Ku's blood mingled with that of the famous Archmage Duskquest, sparking a history of war and sacrifice, a more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the streets, for a moment I felt as our eyes met, his gaze was steady and true, just as it was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He's seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. Oh, this is... which one's this one? 5. I think I skipped something. Oswald is sentenced to life prison. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my eyes. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. I should have known that swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pocket to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want him to see the power of my perfect magic. That's his reason. The blighted fool, pride, worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, just watch the spectacle unfold. Apparently, my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the men. If that's not the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about the Frigid Isles. This is 4. This is bad. Hikari was captured before I had a chance to deliver my brother's letter to Rume. If Hikari is killed, he had to run everything, and we'll have to start over from scratch. Clan Maze calls the fortress of Stormhell its home. Coldest place in Soulless, and I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me about like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 more steps without being blown back there without blowing there back. By the time I finally reached Stormhell, Hikari had already been released. I only assumed he managed to sway me on his own. I handed my overdue massive to one of her maids. Retainers had quickly pulled back that place. What is going on? Okay, 6. I concealed myself amongst the chattering. Students slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete. So was he in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape the Frigid Isles and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw his high spirits off a cliff. Instead, he just started giggling. It was creepy. When I finally settled it down, he merely said, I need to prepare for my guest's arrival, and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the time. He thinks Oswald is alive? Oswald is alive? He can't be. And yet if so, then he will come here to find Harvey and seek his visions. Wait, this is perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I set those two against each other, it might cause a perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother had predicted this too. Harvey left for Dungeon Shrine. The remains of Archmage Dunquist will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice cozy place to conceal myself, and sure enough, Oswald showed up, just as I predicted. The two fought it out, and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in time in the wake of their battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive. I didn't see that. What was the bright flash of magic? I caught a glimpse of the maid dwarf, even that of the Book of Demons. That girl, does she have some special power within her? Oh no, don't tell me they're gonna attack his child.
Hey, a customer.
What to do?
Oswald entrusted the girl, Elena, to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like a Potts, the blood of the Lumina family runs in Ella's veins. I need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Day after day, Elena sat at her desk and pondered and poured herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose. But why am I curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles, and she crubs her head in her hand. Still, her eyes are bright, and her gaze seemingly set on something happier goal far off in the distance. On some happier goal far off in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There's only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leaped out of my throat when I heard the assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. Can I help you, miss? I immediately turned around and tried to distract and dismember with my tired and true cover story. Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription? Oh my god. She was there at everything. She smiled and then her eyes warmed. I sensed a keen suspicious burning deep within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I did not want to be found. I'll need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I saw nothing suspicious in all the time I've watched Elena. I might as well move on to more important matters. Oh my god, it's the newspaper lady. I'm here in Kilbrine. The word is I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Night, the original manuscript. Kalin's captain of the Sacred Guard seems to be moving as Akrenin predicted in assembling those pages. There is a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Timonos seems to have caught wind of all this. Akrenin has her keen eye on him, but I can only pray he doesn't make any problems for us. I'll need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of the Night is close to being fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly to retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Aligning myself with Archinines was merely the easiest means to... I don't remember her name properly. Easiest means to an end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. Kaden, the captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for vengeance. To achieve that end seems to achieve that end, she seeks to make the power of shadows her own. And with the restored Book of Night in her hand, she seeks out for Twilight Shrine. Her naivety dreams of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? It's because the rite of Margaret taught her is purposely flawed. So I was there hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine, waiting for the perfect opportunity, and lo and behold, crime went right away and transformed into the most hideous form. No one told me about this. No one told me I'd have to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Luckily, I have no need for that. Luckily, I have no need to fear. Timonos showed up and handed a Cardinina problem for me. I suppose Acne was behind his well-timed arrival. What a puppet master, bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down the ritual site after Temenos made his exile to retrieve the Book of the Night. All is left is to combine it with the Book of the Demons, and we'll complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. Oh, buddy. Alright, folks, I'm going to break this video up. This is a lot of reading, and yeah. So thank y'all for watching this part, the journey of a new dawn, I think that's what it was. So we'll be continuing on into the next one, but for now, this is it. Thank y'all for watching. Please take care, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one.